In the dust of a hurried road, a great crowd pressed around him. Their voices were a storm of needs, a chorus of praise, a sea of expectation. They followed the man they called teacher, healer, Messiah. And in their rush, they passed by a soul hunched in the shadows, a man whose world had shrunk to the size of his own quiet pain. He was a potter, his hands once skilled and strong, now trembling and idle. The clay he once shaped into beautiful vessels now lay untouched, much like his own heart, cracked and forgotten by the world. He had watched the procession from afar, a silent prayer echoing in the chambers of his spirit, a prayer so quiet, he wondered if even God could hear it. He felt invisible, a broken piece of pottery left by the wayside, his purpose seemingly lost to time and trial. But then, the Son of Man stopped. The entire current of humanity paused, the momentum of 1,000 journeys halting for a reason no one could see. The disciples looked at him, confused. The crowd murmured, their eyes searching for a dignitary, a ruler, or a spectacle worthy of such a sudden pause. But Jesus was not looking at the powerful or the proud. His gaze, full of a divine and gentle compassion, fell upon the one man everyone else had overlooked. He saw the potter in the shadows, the man whose hope had worn as thin as an old garment. He saw the dust of despair that clung to him, and he moved toward him, leaving the 99 to seek the one. He knelt, not as a king demanding worship, but as a brother offering comfort. His voice was not a thunderous command, but a soft whisper that cut through the man's deepest solitude. "Friend," Jesus began, his eyes holding a universe of understanding. "The world may not see the beauty in a broken vessel, but the potter knows its worth." The man looked up, tears blurring his vision of the face before him. It was a face that held no judgment, only grace. He had believed his silence was a sign of God's absence, that his brokenness had rendered him useless. He had thought his prayers were lost in the wind, unheard and unanswered. In this one sacred moment, he learned that God's presence is not always in the whirlwind or the fire, but often in the still, small voice that speaks directly to a weary heart. Jesus placed a hand on the man's trembling shoulder, the warmth spreading through him like the dawn. "Your silence," he continued, "is not a sign of my absence. I have heard the prayers your lips could not form. Your broken pieces do not disqualify you from your purpose. They are the very places where my light can shine through." He spoke of how a mended pot, though scarred, can hold water just as well, sometimes even more precious for the story it tells. He taught that a person's worth is not measured by their wholeness or their strength in the eyes of society, but by the eternal love of the Father who created them. Every crack, every imperfection, becomes a testament to the grace that restores. The crowd listened, hushed and humbled, as they witnessed a lesson not of grand miracles, but of profound, personal love. The true miracle that day was not the parting of a sea or the raising of the dead. It was the mending of a single, shattered spirit. It was the profound realization that our value is not tied to our utility or our perfection. Jesus did not magically fix the potter's hands or his circumstances in that instant. Instead, he healed him from the inside out. He reminded him that he was seen, that he was known, and that he was loved. The greatest miracles begin in the quiet corners of the heart, where hope is reborn and purpose is rediscovered. For in the kingdom of God, no soul is ever forgotten, and even the most broken vessel can be filled with living water.